Okay, it says we're live, but I'm not sure because this is StreamYard. Can anybody see me? Are we live? It says 27, 28 seconds live. I'm used to a big screen where I can actually see what's going on. I guess this little one up here at the top is my screen. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. I haven't used StreamYard in a long time, and it's changed quite a bit. Looks like it's getting better and better. Good. Is the sound okay? All right. Well, I wasn't sure. I'm used to OBS, so StreamYard is different. Let's see. Did I come up over in YouTube? I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh well, doesn't matter. It doesn't tell me how many are watching here. I guess I have to have StreamYard up. Hey Pam, how's it going? And Hildy Johnson, welcome. It's been a long time since I've been online, and most of you know why. Which, if you watch some of my videos, it will explain some of it. But I'm back to, I guess, a point where I think I can do it again without getting too tired. I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. And I'm coming to you live and direct from my shuttle bus. Hey, Backroads Art Studio, welcome. Again, I'm not back to 100%, but I'm getting closer every day. Taking tons of vitamins. 7 people watching, thank you. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Supposedly, this banner, what happened to all my banners? I don't know. It's amazing. They're gone. Oh well. Here we go. Hey, Gypsy. Yeah, I wasn't too sure tonight because the signal was pretty bad. It's 6 p.m. here in the desert, and it's 8 o'clock where some of you are. Hey, Linda Barker. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I was expecting 1 or 2. Thank you, Hilda. I appreciate it. This is just kind of a chat night, just to kind of get my feet wet again and try not to get too nervous. My lighting's not that great right now, but I'll be working on that. Hopefully I'll get it better. I've just got a big LED here and a couple pots back here, and it looks like there we go. It was clear today. I didn't see any rain. I'm not sure how to bring up stuff here in StreamYard right now, so I'm working strictly off. Thanks, Sherry. Oh, that's backwards organ. Thanks. Sherry's in here too. Backroads RVing, which is, see, that 109 temperature did something to me. I don't know what it was, but it did. I haven't found out too much yet, but my memory's a little bit short sometimes. Let's see. Jerry Holly. I had to think about it. Thanks for being here. We got an hour tonight to do something. If anybody would like to come up online, I'm not sure how to do it. Monkey Ranch, Muppet 929. Haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you, Monkey Ranch, for coming in. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm not 100%. HD's sleeping right over here to my right. He's been out on his wheels. We took a big walk around the cul-de-sac, so he's tired. Adventures in the Heartland. Aren't you on live tonight at 8 o'clock? I thought you were. Yeah, Muppet 929. We're going to get back to the game that we didn't get finished. We'll get that pretty soon. And again, I apologize for the lighting. It's not that great, but I'm going to be working on it. And I've got my green screen with me, so eventually I have a green screen. What you're seeing back there is the window. My window's covered with Reflectix. My phone is up over top of this side. See that little light right there? That's my phone over top of the Reflectix, because Reflectix repels a signal. But I do have a directional antenna on order. It's coming Friday, and then my pole is coming Monday. So hopefully by next Wednesday I'll have that up and find a better. Oh, okay. You're 8 p.m., 9 p.m. my time. I'm 2 hours behind. You must be in California then. Thank you, D. Oh, like I said, we're not doing much but chatting. If somebody would like to come up, we'll see if we've got enough bandwidth to bring you up if I can figure out how to do it. I'm not exactly sure how, but I'll try. I guess I have to put out an invite, don't I? Yeah, it's a little dark right here. I don't want to look like Camo Dave, So let's see, invite. All right, I hit the invite button. There it goes. Yeah, it's a little slow tonight. So if anybody would like to come up, we can try one at a time. I'm not sure if we could do 2 or 3 at a time, but you never know. And while we're waiting, let me, let's see if I know how to do this again. I'm going to try and put up a video of HD and his wheels. Let's see if this works. No, it didn't work. Share. Like I say, I'm not used to. I can't tell if it's up there. It's got that big live with the minutes up in front of that small thing. So I'm not sure. Let's see if we can do this. I can't tell what's going on because I can't see it. Connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me get back to me. I don't know if that worked or not. So it says my signal's bad. It's got a signal thing up here, so it's coming back. All right, I probably can't do that. But I did do a short on HD and his wheels, chasing the ball, which is his favorite thing to do. You can now do that again. Let me see if I won't go back here and miss anything. It looks like I'm stopped. Can you still hear me? Looks like I'm freezing a little bit on my end. Which I expected. Oh, could you see it? I couldn't tell. Again, I'm used to a nice big screen where I can see what's going on, what's going out. Let me go over here and see. Maybe it'll show me being live on YouTube. Maybe I can see better what's going on. But I don't know. Maybe too much for bandwidth right now. Jerry is in the basement. Okay, I have no idea how to get there, but hang on, I'll get there. All right, let's try bringing Jerry up.
Hey, JT, how you doing, my
friend? All right, I'm getting some kind of weird noise, but let's see if I can bring Roy up at the same time. We'll see if we can get all 3 up. I don't know if the bandwidth will hold it. Nope, nope. Bandwidth isn't going to do it. Hang on, we'll just have to bring up 1 at a time. We'll take Roy down for the time being. Okay, Jerry, let's try that again. Let's get here again. Whoops, what happened to Jerry? All right.
Somebody comes up.
Let's bring.
That's their honey.
All right. Roy, we'll get you back up.
Hey, look at this.
I think.
Check this out.
Right about this time of night, the bandwidth gets terrible. So. Hey, Sue, Lucky Dog Productions. Welcome.
I don't know if they can see it.
Ain't that cool?
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to bring anybody up. I'm not sure.
It's where you look fine on our end, JT.
Yeah, but if he can't see
you got a weird robot voice right at the moment. So
yeah, probably on your end.
Sure. And again, I can't see it. I hate this little box up there. How do you get the big box up where you can see stuff? Let me see if my live is coming up in studio.
Send that to
So who?
me. Uh-oh. I'm the only one up here now. He's spinning.
I think their honey's in a little bit better shape than ours.
That's the joy of life on the road. I'll hold it for him. Yes.
There, I sent it
We
to
have to
you.
be on a bad camera, too. We don't have the good one hooked up.
I sent it to you.
All right, I'm back, I think.
Turn
Not sure
your
100%.
turn your bot off, too.
Live viewers are. I've got 13.
And maybe that little ticker, too, down at the bottom. We couldn't run none of that stuff.
Yeah, we can run tickers.
Is there a ticker on the bottom?
Yeah, it says subscribe, hit red button, and thumbs up.
Might
All
help
right, let's
with
try
the
taking
bandwidth.
that off. Okay. Like I said, we have terrible bandwidth. People, it's loading up down here.
I
We're
bet.
getting tons of people.
Borders are open,
We're getting
right?
tons
So,
of
yeah,
people
the
in here.
Canadians are coming down.
Yeah. Sounds like a robot. So I'm not sure I can bring somebody up. Once I get the antenna, I will.
I'll go ahead and get back in chat.
I should be back. Let's see. I can't do anything to help that. So let me get back. I'll probably drop you down because it's just using up too much bandwidth. And I should be back here. Am I back live? Can somebody tell me if I am? Thank you, Hildy. Yeah, for an old man, he's pretty cute. Am I back? Can you tell me if I'm back or not? Somebody? I can't tell. It says I am, but you know how that goes. We've been on for 12 minutes, which seems like about 2. Well, I tried to bring people up, but I don't think it's going to work tonight. I'm going to use StreamYard for 2 or 3 more times just to get back into it. And then I'll go back to OBS once I know I've got the bandwidth by going to a different tower. Yeah, it's really windy here. Thank you, Sue. Becky Allen, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Only left for 30 seconds? Seemed like that. Thank you, Gypsy. Appreciate it. So there won't be any videos tonight. There won't be anybody up on live with me. So I guess I'm just going to have to wing it. So if you guys have any questions about where I've been, what's happened, just let me know. I put out a few videos and you can see HD. I've got a short out on HD and his wheels if you want to see that. Chris's Clever Craft. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I'm not sure if I'm going to change my time or not. I may have to because usually between 6 and 9, it really gets busy here. So I may have to go before 6, which is 8. Now, so 5, I may have to go to 5, which is 7 on the East Coast. Linda Barker, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I have no information here in StreamYard, so I'm used to OBS where I've got tons of information. And let me see what HD is doing. He's just rolling around over there. Yes, I'll be over here in the cul-de-sac Friday. D. I should be here all day. I may have to run in. I've got some stuff coming in on quiet times, but I should be here most of the day. I'll probably be going after 1 o'clock. Yeah, Roy, that's why I'm getting a directional and see if I can recreate Kirk's connection from last year. He said he didn't have a problem in the world with his connection because he was pointed west on 95 instead of our local towers. Supposedly there's 4 towers here, and the one that's pointed this way, we've got all these people on here. I don't know how many here, but it's filling up fast. The cul-de-sac isn't, because we're waiting on Roy and Becky and a few other people. But it'll fill up eventually. But everywhere else is filling up quick. And a friend of mine said due east there's a tower. She switched over to that. That would be a Gypsy Witch. I did some lettering for her last year on her camper, and said once she pointed due east, she got a decent signal. Yeah, what car did you get, D? Did you get one of those big boats? I think you were talking about it. I think it was a big car. I can't remember. I remember hearing you talk about it. Yeah. They do make boosters. They do actually make boosters for inside your rig, but they're expensive. What it does, it comes in from the antenna to the booster and then out to your repeater. Yeah, I'd like to see that car. We can put some lightning bolts down the side if you want and call it Grease Lightning. Lincoln Town Car. I knew it was a big car. Ooh, that is a big car. It's a fantastic ride. Can't leave till Sunday. Jeez. All right, well, you're just going to have to put it in second gear so you can get here a little quicker. Okay. What am I good at? I'm nervous. You probably can't tell, but I'm a little nervous because it's been a while since I've been live. And usually I run out of things to say. Like right now. So again, if you got any questions, fire away so we can keep this thing going. Let's see. We've got 14 in the house according to this. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And trying to see how to get rid of something on here, but I'll figure it out. So let's see. If you leave Sunday, you're talking about 2 weeks to get here. Yes, as Stream Elements popped in and reminded you, please post this out on your stream social media. Hey, Buckeye Kitty, when are you leaving and heading this way? I think you're still up there where it's cold, maybe snowy. Well, Wilmington, North Carolina last night got down to 34 to 35 degrees, and Grunt is loving the cold weather. He won't go back in the house. Wally, he gets up 2 or 3 times a night from what I hear and goes out and checks on Grunt to make sure he's okay. Let's see. I missed something back here. Okay, thank you, Hilda, for stopping in. I appreciate it. Again, I may change to 5, which is 7. I got to check with Roy and Becky and see who's on at 5 o'clock Arizona time. I'm trying to find a slot that doesn't have quite a few people broadcasting at the same time. Let's see. Bright and early Friday morning. Okay. I can't remember where you're coming from, but take you about 10 days maybe. And I can't tell here who's moderators or who isn't. So, hey, Steve, you coming back in? He was here first. Again, I'm trying to get used to this thing so I can, in Ohio. Okay. You should be getting some snow pretty soon if you don't leave. All right. I think I've caught up now. You run your mouse over the comments and it pops up a show button and gets rid of the comment. Oh, Steve, appreciate that. I don't have anything here to pop up to thank you. I'll get you when I get OBS back up and running. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That'll help me with HD because his disease is degenerative. So it's working on his back legs now, and eventually it's going to go into his organs. And that's not going to be a good time for me. But hopefully this won't be his last time coming here. I'm afraid it just might be. So we'll see. But he's happy now. He's happy to be in the desert. He's happy to have his mobility back. And his pads are starting to toughen up. And he's getting faster and faster. And you got to be careful because he'll run over you if you don't watch out. And those are about 14-inch wheels. Maybe 13-inch wheels. Maybe 12. I don't know. I didn't measure them. Yes, again, thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate it. All that, again, goes to staying here and getting back east and to help with HD. And I appreciate it very much. Uh-oh, they're going to be close. Since I wasn't great in geography, let's see. Illinois is west of Ohio, right? And I don't want to bring up a map because that'll slow everything down. All right, let's see. Most of you know that I had a window broken out in the shuttle bus. Then I got COVID immediately after that. Was in the hospital 12 days. Got out, made a video. Thank you, Dee. I really appreciate that. And HD would thank you if he could. He's over there sleeping, of course. He's been out on his wheels most of the day. And I just took him on a big walk around the cul-de-sac. And so he's tired. Indiana's next to Ohio. Okay. West, I think. And again, thank you, Dee. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. So, the window got broken out and went in the hospital, got out of the hospital. 2 days later, I'm putting a piece of Lexan in the window, the old window, because the new one was going to take 4 to 6 weeks to get. The company that broke the window out bent over backwards for me. They let me use their computers to try and find another window. And they let me park in their parking lot for a few days while I was looking. But then I got so sick that I had to leave. I went up to see a friend in Marshall, Texas, a friend of mine that's a nurse. And after they found me sprawled out on the living room floor, they decided it's time to go to the VA hospital. And that's where I went in Shreveport, Louisiana, which was about an hour away. They got me in the emergency room and they couldn't get a reading on my temperature. It was off the chart. So they completely iced me down from head to toe and finally got 109-degree temperature. And people are saying usually you lose a lot of brain cells from anything over 105 or 6. I haven't really seen any bad effects, knock on wood, yet, and hope they don't show up. But I didn't have any underlying conditions when I got sick. And I've been taking moringa for several years. And I think all that combined helped a lot. And I got out of the hospital. They wanted to keep me 5 more days. I said, I'll make a deal with you. Give me the medicines I need, and I'll be sure to take them. Yep. Yeah, he shouldn't have been mowing up on top of that ridge where all the rocks were anyway. And I think I got it from the guy that was mowing because 2 guys came over to see what was going on. We were in shorts and short sleeves and just about sweating. And the guy pulls up on his lawnmower. He's got a heavy coat on. He's got a scarf on. He's got a hat on. He's got gloves on. He's got long pants and boots. And because I was so worried about the window and how I was going to get it fixed, I didn't pay attention to his condition. And I think he was sick. Why would you be wrapped up in that in 90-degree weather? So I don't know. But 12 days, first 3 or 4 days, I'm not sure where I was. The last 4 or 5 days, I kept having night temperature increases to like 101, 101.5. So they weren't going to let me go until they got that straight. One doctor comes in and says, your white blood count is way up, so we can't let you go until we get that down. So then I started getting a viral lung infection. They brought in the viralists immediately, and they gave me steroids for that. And they said, well, after 2 or 3 days, you can probably get out of here. So what I'm saying is I wish the doctors would get on the same page, because one guy says I can't leave. Two doctors say I can leave. Shreveport VA hospital is very dated. All their equipment's dated. I was in a isolation ward where they had 2 doors. You had to open one, close it, open the other, come back in. There was 10 or 11 people on the ward, 6th floor, and 4 of them didn't make it. And there were more coming in when I left. So anyway, 2 days after that, I decided to start working on the shuttle bus to get some Lexan in the opening using the old frame. Whew. And if you watch that video, you can tell how much I was struggling. I was really struggling. I could work about 10 minutes. I'd have to take a half an hour break. But it kept me going because I needed something to focus on. I didn't want to just lay in bed all day and do nothing. But when I got here to Quartzsite, my new window was waiting for me. And so I got that in. But in the meantime, when I went to about 3 days later, I was having chest pains when I woke up and when I breathed in deep, and I was in El Paso. So I went to the El Paso VA hospital, the emergency room, just to have it checked to be sure. And they don't have signs. They only have one sign that says emergency that way. And I took a left and I was looking around, for some signs, and I heard, I didn't see the pipe that took off my fantastic fan right off the roof. Tore it all to pieces. I said, geez. Oh well. So I got it all taped up, and luckily it didn't rain because I didn't have the top taped up, but it tore that fan all to pieces. So when I got to Quartzsite, I stayed over in Dome Rock first for a night because I didn't know where everybody was. So coming out of Dome Rock, I went up a little bit of a hill and turned left. And when I did, something caught the driver's side bumper corner, tore that off. It was fiberglass, tore it right off. So it was hanging, and I saw something fall off going down Dome Rock Road, and it was the bumper cover. So I went back and got it. Finally got some stuff to fix that. I'm waiting on the paint. It's hard to find the paint for it. And some spot putty to finish it up. So that part's done. Well, one day, a couple days after that, I was getting out of bed, and I reached over and grabbed the corner trim on my cabinet and pulled that off. Yeah, I had bubble wrap, a big roll of it that came with the window. Tried to give it away, nobody wanted it, so I had to throw it away. So I pulled the trim off. So I had to pull the nails and put the trim back on. But I did go to Parker the other day and didn't have any mishaps. Yay. So I think that streak's over. So far, anyway. But now I can start putting the ceiling in, getting the floor in. I want to build a medicine drawer underneath where my wardrobe is, because right now it's all in behind the clothes and you can't get to it. So I'm going to build a pull-out shelf right there, a pull-out drawer. So that's been my month. It took me a month to get here. I left October 4th out of Wilmington and got here November 2nd, 3rd. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, and then, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dee. Well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And I thank you for the support. And if you need anything, just let me know, because I'm right here. I've got a shuttle bus. HD's got wheels, and I'm getting ready to make him a little license plate that says, "Have wheels, will travel." Let's see. Oh, and I picked up a screw in my driver's side outside tire, and it was a very slow leak. It got down to 35 pounds, and I don't have a compressor, so I put out the word, and a guy came over and filled it up for me. Overnight, it went down 8 pounds. So I went over to Best Auto on 95, and they found it. They patched it's tubeless tire, so they patched it from the inside, guaranteed it. And I could not believe what it cost here in Quartzsite. The price for them to pull the wheel, take it apart, patch it, put it back on. I just couldn't believe it. You know, Quartzsite's extremely expensive. Everything here now is expensive. Everything's expensive. From gas down to water. Well, no, water's about the same price, but down to any type of food. So when I went in the office, they wrote me out an invoice and handed it to me. I said, "Are you sure this price is right?" She said, "Yeah, that's what we charge for everything." And I said, "No, it can't be right. It is just this price has got to be wrong." And they said, "No, that's what we charge." Guess what it was? You're not going to believe it. Everything here is expensive. I didn't expect this price. Let me see what your guesses are. We've been on 31 minutes, and we've got 13 in the house. We'll see you Friday, D. Spotlight layout. I'm not sure what that means. Something up here at the top. I so missed my second window here. That's that big. But I'll get back to OBS as soon as I can get better bandwidth. Anybody have a guess as to what I paid to get my tire repaired in Quartzsite, Arizona, with all the prices going all the way up? $5. Let's see, is that? Hey, RB DJ, Sonia, welcome. So is that $5, Linda Barker? Is that a super chat? I can't tell. Or a super sticker? If it is, thank you very much. If you're guessing, thank you for guessing. You didn't say anything on there, so I don't know. Again, I'm not used to StreamYard. Oh, $140? No, I wish. $150? Is that Dina? How do you pronounce that? Daina. I'm not sure. If you could pronounce it out for me, I'd appreciate it. And you're new here, so welcome. Haven't seen you before. $45? Well, you're getting closer, Julie. Julie, I haven't seen you here either. Welcome. Okay, I see it at the top. Thank you, Linda Barker. Gee, again, I'm not used to StreamYard. I'm used to OBS. Daina? Is that how you do it? You have to excuse me. I've only been out of the hospital for a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks, I guess now. Is it 3 weeks? I'd have to ask Gypsy because she knows when I got here. I can't remember. Maybe that's part of the problem. Becky Allen, thank you very much. Again, Linda Barker, thank you. Dinah, okay. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm thinking maybe 80%. When I got out of the hospital, I was about 50%. I couldn't hardly stand up. And they wheeled me out of the hospital. They had to have a police officer go with us to the elevator. Don't ask me why. Then when I got off the elevator on the first floor, they locked the elevator down and went in and sterilized it. Then they took me out back through the dumpsters to the back loading dock. They didn't take me out the front door. Again, thank you everybody for the super stickers and super chats. It helps, like I say, HD get him his flea medicines and all that good stuff and shampoos, and helps me stay out here a little bit longer. Yes, we have some new people. Dinah is here. Let's see, who else? Somebody else came in. I'll find them. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, Beck Galen, thank you. Let's see. Julie, there's a new one in here. The RV DJ, Sonia hasn't been in very often, but I appreciate him being here. Appreciate everybody being in here. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? My tire repair was a whole $18. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Are you sure?" And they said, "Yes, that's what we charge for everybody." I said, "Okay, I can live with that." And my passenger side outside tire was down to 50 pounds. So they said, keep an eye on that. It's been 3 days. I'm going to go out and see what it's at now. See if that may have a nail or something in it. But this is the third year out here and haven't had a screw nail until this year. Haven't had all the problems till this year. So this is the first year I've had any problems. Sonia, the RV DJ. Yes, she's here. Let's see, we're 36 minutes. Boy, it seems like about 2 hours already. Yes, I couldn't believe it. Because hamburger, sausage. Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate that. HD appreciates it. That'll get him his next bag of dog food for sure. Thank you very much. You all are too kind. I appreciate it. Yeah, I expected a lot more. I figured about $30, considering they had to take it off. They had to take the wheel off the rim. They had to patch it, put it back all together. And of course, they checked all the tires to make sure everything was upright. So I'll check that tire probably tomorrow or Friday. And if it's down, should be at 70 pounds, but 70 PSI. We'll see. And it's hard to get to when they put I had some extensions put on so you could get to the filler easier. HD, what's the matter? What's the matter? It's HD's bedtime when it gets dark. He's ready for bed. And that's why he's getting restless. In a few minutes. Let's see, what was the time? Oh, the valve stem. It's hard to get to the valve stems. And I've had extensions put on from the back tire to the front. I don't know why these guys didn't put them opposite of each other. They put them in the same hole, so you can't get your hand in to fill up the front tire. So I had that one put on correctly. And if I've got a nail on this other one, I'll have to put this one on correctly so I can get to both valve stems. Oh, are you leaving, Steve? I didn't see. I wasn't watching. I was just talking. Oh, Buckeye Kitty's leaving. Well, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Becky Allen, I appreciate that. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, I'll be back on OBS. And for everybody that did a super chat, a super sticker, I appreciate it. And I can get the good stuff running again for you. Yes, Steve will be up here in January. It'd be good to see him again. I met Buckeye Kitty over here in the cul-de-sac when they were having the cookouts over there. Let's see how many we got. We're down to 12. But that's more than I expected tonight, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to the Dead End Crew cul-de-sac tomorrow for dinner. That's with Randy the Mobile Traveler, Catherine Cook and her husband's there. Tiny House is there. Let's see, who else is there? Okay, Camper Van Kevin. David is there. Did Backroads Nomad slip in on me? There he is. Hey, Backroads Nomad. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. This is the first live I've done for a while. Okay, I'll probably see you over there then. Uh-oh. No, he's laying down now. He's just getting anxious to get into bed. He's laying by the swing doors. Yeah, there's a lot of people over there. So, and I went over and looked at Catherine's Class A and Homer's Class A. I did that stagecoach for him on the side, and it looks just like the day I put it on. Thank you, BRN. Appreciate it. In a minute, HD. He's starting to whine. Tell you what, you guys talk amongst yourself. Let me get him in bed so he'll be happy. And I'll be right back in a minute. It wasn't a long trip. If you know my shuttle bus, it doesn't have a passenger door. It has a big window, and that's the one that got hit by the rock. So that's his bed area. Okay, let me see if I missed anything. WDW, mommy. Welcome. I didn't see you slip in here. Again, I'm on StreamYard and I'm not used to it, so. Dead End Crew is just 2 washes over, two cul-de-sacs over. Oh, and I have a new. I just designed a new cul-de-sac sticker. Showed it to a couple people. They seem to like it. Musical interlude, yeah. If I could, I don't know how. Not in this thing. All right, 42 minutes. Wow. Now it's picking up. Again, I don't have the bandwidth to bring people up right now. I've got a directional antenna coming. And hopefully. Oh, she's leaving. Oh, no, she's saying goodnight to HD. Yeah, it's getting rough out there, that's for sure. You know, people are going broke, can't afford to live anymore, can't afford to eat. Well, the long haul is about 17 minutes, Kim. Just going on for an hour. Like I say, I'm using StreamYard and I haven't used this in so long. And my bandwidth is terrible. He's up in the woods, Steve. Way back in the woods. You'd need 3 maps to find him. Let's see if I missed anything. Let's see. We've got 12 in the house. I appreciate that. I was hoping. I tried. Roy from Roy and Becky's Travels sounded like a robot, and it finally locked up on me. So that's all right. We'll get it. The Scooby Life. Hey, welcome back. Just want to tell my regulars that what TV show is that we'll be coming back to finish it. There was a little delay in that, as you all know, but we'll be back to finish it as soon as I get everything straightened out, get my lighting right, and get everything else right. 3 maps, 4 compasses, and 2 GPS and Skynet, probably. And then you still won't find him because you won't know which cave he's in, you know. Yeah, we've got a good signal, but there's so many people on it. There's probably 6,000 or 7,000 people in the 4 LTVAs. Probably close to it. And they're all on the same tower. That's the problem. It's But like I said, last year, Kurt, he had his antenna pointed in the opposite direction. So we're going to be trying that. Gypsy, artist on the road, has got a directional antenna. Right now, she's pointed at quartzite. So she's going to be experimenting too. Starlink's going to be expensive though, and they say it's not going to work in lots of locations. We've been sitting out here almost every night watching lights, one light, by itself, go streaking across the sky. And then there's another one streaking across the sky. And it's going way too fast for a satellite. Don't know what it is, but they've been out in force lately. I don't know how long it's going to take for Starlink to really get up and running. I don't know if they're still putting up. Probably way out where you are, BRN, is where you're going to need it. But I don't know if they're still putting up satellites or not. I have to wait till Roy gets out here with his fancy app that tells where everything is. He'll be out here and, all right, we got a train coming over. Then we all get out and look. So we'll see. Hey, we got about 14 more minutes. Now time's flying. I'll probably be on StreamYard for a couple weeks until I get all the stuff straightened out. Make it, because it's easier than OBS, especially. Well, actually, OBS is better on CPU life and all that, but I just want to get back again, get going. This is the easiest way. I don't have to worry about all the stuff popping up. And okay, well, I don't know how many he's got up there, but it's probably. Hey, Lisa. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, once he gets enough satellites up there, I guess it should come down like everything else, comes down in price. Lisa Lozano. Haven't seen you in a while. Stream Elements is giving you hints. I'm about 100 watch hours behind where I should be because I haven't been on and haven't done much. Didn't do much because being in the hospital, I didn't even have my computer with me. I had my phone, but that's about it. I've got an update coming out probably next week on my EcoFlow 160 watt solar suitcase panel. I didn't believe it, and you're not going to believe it either, but I got screenshots. So that's coming out. And I have a product review video that I did on it and showed the difference between that one panel and my two 120 eco-worthy panels. What the difference was, if you get a chance, be sure to watch that because that shows you the difference in an entry level and a good one. 1,600 Starlink satellites. Woo. I mean, I would like to know how many pieces of equipment are actually in orbit, counting all the satellites, all the big pieces of junk. I don't know how the space station doesn't get hit. I really don't. There's so much junk up there. It's pathetic. I don't know how aliens couldn't find us if they wanted to because all that junk up there is blocking our signals from going out into space. Yeah, all those lights. I mean, we see lights when it's clear every night that we can't explain. If it's the satellites, Starlink, they're going in all different directions. I mean, you can actually see them they get very close to crossing each other. 42,000. Wow. Jeez. Well, if that could solve the bandwidth problem, with so many people on one tower, that'd be great. Because right now it's mediocre. And when everybody gets here, it's going to be poor until they leave, until after the big tent. Then a lot of them leave, which is fine by me. And it's getting cooler here. Temperatures used to be in the mid 80s. Now it's down to the low 80s or upper 70s and 40s at night. So it's cooling down. It's winter here. So all I can say is I'm glad to still be here. For a few days, I wasn't sure I was going to be. Chris, Clever Craft. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Chris is Clever Craft. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Every week at this time right now, I guess I'll put up a notification if I go back an hour. Jeez. It's going to block out the sun with all the stuff going up there. Then they're going to complain it's too cold, climate change. Then they'll have too many feet of ice. Hey, Margie, didn't see you sneak in on me. Welcome. RV Ashes in April. You made it. Yeah, we've just been chatting, I've been trying to figure out StreamYard here temporarily until I go back to OBS. I'm just trying to get my feet wet again. Right now they're dusty and dirty from all this dust out here. We haven't had any rain. Yesterday morning, I don't know, it's probably about 5:30. I could hear these little pings, and then you'd hear, 20, 30 pings, and then maybe a couple hundred pings on the roof. And it rained. Well, I wouldn't call it rain. I'd call it a sprinkle. I wouldn't even call it a sprinkle. It wasn't even enough to get the ground wet. But we had some liquid come down from the sky. Not much. Yeah, it's blowing here too. Pretty good. Yesterday it was coming out of the east. Now it's coming out of the northwest. Yeah, I had to go pick up a rug that started to blow away, a small one, HD's rug. Yeah, I mean, it's just, if it's going to rain, I want it to rain. That'll get the dust down for a couple days, clear out the dust in the atmosphere, and get a whole lot better amperage and watts with my solar. Yeah, my shuttle isn't rocking right now, so I don't know if it's died down, but earlier it was rocking pretty good. I'm parked where James and Millie were last year, and then Duffy is to my left, and then to his left is Artist on the Road. We're right at the end of the cul-de-sac. All right, Roy. As long as somebody's watching and listening, or at least listening, that helps. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't. I haven't mentioned it, but I will, because that helps with the analytics. And be sure to watch all the commercials, because I get paid those pennies, The last video, which was 14 minutes or something like that, telling about the window and the hospital stay and all that, I think I've made 47 cents already. Wow. I'm not sure how I'm going to spend it, but so you don't get rich off YouTube. All right, we've got a few more minutes, 5 more minutes, which this last half hour just flew by. I appreciate everybody coming in. We're still going to chat until the end and try to stay on till the end, because that helps the analytics also. you know, I figured a few pennies is better than no pennies, so it's the only reason I went with it. Thank you, Margie. Yeah, we'll be here. I'm going to, like I said, a Dead End Crew tomorrow for Thanksgiving dinner. It's hard to pass up a free dinner. So I'm going to go over there. I'm not sure if Duffy and Gypsy are yet or not. But then I'll be here Friday. And I got to go into town, and I got some stuff coming in, I think, for my bumper that I tore off. My fantastic fan that I tore off doubled in price, so I went with a Max fan. And I'm glad I did. The Max fan blows twice as much air. It's twice as quiet at the price of the old Fantastic fan. So I'm happy with that. It only took me about 45 minutes to pull the other one off, put the new one on because the hole's already there, and sealing it down. It came off pretty easy. Well, it was half torn off anyway from that pipe. Yeah, I know. That's ridiculous, I wish there was another place that actually paid and not making the viewers pay, per se. Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of it too. Yes, they are. I can see that now. I'm thoroughly happy with it. And I got the cheapest one. It just blows out. But with your vent top down closed, it acts as a ceiling fan because of the design of the blades. The pressure going up is higher than the pressure coming back down through the blades, and it acts just like a ceiling fan, which is kind of cool. And it's 4 speeds, which is kind of nice. On speed 3, it's quieter than the Fantastic fan was on 1 and blew twice as much air. So I'm happy with it. Let's see. We still got 2.5 minutes, so hang in there. Don't leave yet. Wait till I sign off. And if it's commercials, please watch them anyway. A few pennies here and there for right now till I can find something better. If anybody's got anything better than this, let me know because I'll change in a heartbeat. Yeah, I didn't pop that up, but let me see if I've still got it. I should have popped that up earlier, which I didn't. Oops, hide that one. Yeah, here's my YouTube. My PayPal. Pay me. So if anybody needs to use it, I think it's running across the screen. I can't tell here because of that tiny, tiny, tiny window. I don't know how you make that window bigger. Is there any way to make that window bigger? Oh, how about that? It takes up the whole screen. Now how do I get out of it? Exit full screen. Okay. Jeez, I didn't know that. See, StreamYard's made a lot of changes since the last time I used it, and there we go. I didn't want it that big. I wanted about 3 times the size it is now. Oh, really? Okay, forget that one. From Stream Elements. That's an old thing there. I'll have to go back in and find it. And let's see, how do I stop that from streaming? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not used to this at all. General. Nope. I left the studio. Oh no, I'm back. Hit the wrong button. Hey, you're going up in the world. BRN. Back on Patreon and invited back to Twitter. Cool. Oh, guess what? We're at our hour. Oh, geez, it went by fast. All right. Next week, I may go back an hour to 7 Eastern. I got to talk with Roy and Becky and find out who's doing all the streaming and what days, because I want to try to get something that's not quite as full as tonight. There's a lot on tonight. Venmo. Yeah, I heard something about that. I'll have to check it out. All right. I want to thank everybody for being here on my first time back live since, you know what, the big C. Thanks everybody for the super stickers and super chats. I appreciate it. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you next week for sure. I don't know if I'll be back on OBS, but I'll be on something. This probably. Well, a lot of people are probably leaving Twitter because of their policies. So they need people back. All right. Let me see how I shut this thing down. Well, thank you for stopping in, Dinah. And I appreciate that super chat or super sticker. I can't remember what it was. Very much. And good night all. And I'll see you next week. And anybody that's in queue that comes by the first cul-de-sac behind the entrance shack over there, we're the first one in there. Come on by and say hello. And we'll see everybody when you guys get here. A lot of people are heading this way and they're just not here yet, but we'll see you when you get here. See you later, Steve. See you later, BRN. Lisa, good seeing you. All right, I'm shutting down in 3, 2, 1. See you later.